You solved that crime, you fat man.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Eric was the best character on Boy Meets World.
Mr. Feeney? Mr. Feeney! Mr. Feeney! Mr. Feeney! Feeney! I'm Feeney!
For this list, we'll be looking at times where the eldest Matthews was our favourite person on this classic sitcom. Did we miss your favourite Eric moment? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Brotherly advice. When Corey thinks that his best friend is spending nights with a female companion, he thinks it's time to move things to the next level with Topanga.
Look, Sean had a girl stay over last night, and he hardly even knows her. But you and I, we've known each other all our lives, and you're my girlfriend, and I love you, and...
So naturally, he goes to his older brother for advice. It probably would have been the best advice if Eric simply recommended that Corey just talk to Topanga about everything.
So Sean's rounding the bases and you're still chucking peanuts up in the stands.
However, the big brother actually manages to bring out a good metaphor to point Corey in the right direction. Eric tells his sibling a story about an old friend he always used to compete with and wraps the talk up nicely with an epic comparison.
Corey, sex is like a bike without training wheels. If you try it before you're ready, you're gonna fall off and break your head.
This hilarious scene gave Mr. Matthews a chance to give us all some valuable advice. Number 9. Introducing Kyle. Most people have internal conversations with themselves, but they don't all give their inner monologue voice its own name. Then again, Eric Matthews isn't like the majority of us.
Everyday junk worth something. Hey, wait a second, Mr. Feeney. Wait a second, hold up. You got a great idea, think about it.
Apparently, he calls himself Kyle during personal conversations with himself. One of the best examples comes when Eric tells his parents about his new get-rich-quick scheme, inspired by Mr. Feeney selling antiques.
Why do you have a box full of junk?
Junk.
When he refers to himself as Kyle, Alan and Amy Matthews are confused as to who that is. This leads Eric to casually mention his self-naming habit.
So I said to myself, Kyle?
Kyle?
That's what I call myself.
Why? Honestly, only Eric and Kyle know for sure.
Whatever makes you and Kyle happy.
Number 8. Eric Matthews' foolproof study system. Since Eric has never been the best student, all of his classmates are skeptical when he pitches them a foolproof study system just before finals.
Hey! What's happening here?
I'm about to beat the crap out of the troll.
What we're doing to ourselves. I mean, these finals are turning us into monsters.
His process has them all throw a shoe into a pile, pick out as strangers, and take them to the movies. It turns out that Eric's ridiculous methods are exactly what the 10th students need.
Listen, man, I thought I'd be the last person to say this, but, hey, thanks for letting us all know we just had to mellow out.
The next day, his classmates revealed the plan was shockingly successful because it helped them loosen up enough to actually retain information. Who knew Eric was capable of imparting such sage wisdom?
By the way, what's the success rate of this system of yours?
System? What system?
The Eric Matthews foolproof study system.
Oh, dude, totally made that up.
Totally didn't.
While Mr. Feeney is impressed, Mr. Matthews unfortunately still didn't do too well with his own academic tests. Number 7. Revenge proposal. As Corey and Topanga's wedding approaches, Eric assumes he will naturally be the best man.
Because I'm bigger than he is and stronger than he is.
He's so hyped for the event that he breaks into his brother's dorm room, throws Corey over his shoulder, and dances around as he sings "For He's a Jolly Good Fellow." But Eric's best intentions go awry when he accidentally knocks over a candle and sets the room on fire.
Look what you did, Eric! The curtain's on fire. The curtain's on fire. They're chopping up the dorm room.
After finding out he's definitely not the best man, he decides to get some payback. Eric makes a dramatic proposal to Topanga in front of everyone.
If I can't be the best man, then I'm gonna be the groom. Topanga, I love you.
His over-the-top declaration of commitment is hilarious, unforgettable, and a great way to get his brother back.
So, Topanga, Let's just drop the charade. Topanga, marry me and let's make Nick-Nick. Get him.
Number 6. War with Topanga. When multiple couples break up, the guys and girls agree to respect the results of a wrestling match to determine who gets the apartment.
Steel cage match. Tag team. Whoever lives gets this apartment.
Ha ha ha! Let me get this straight.
The girls pretty much demolish the boys, but Topanga in particular humiliates Eric. In the aftermath of the loss, his revenge plot involves sneak attacking Topanga while wearing crazy costumes. Despite the advantage of surprise, Eric fails time and time again. It's absolutely hilarious seeing him persevere while never phasing Topanga in the slightest. His attempt becomes such a joke that he gets hit with an epic burn for his behavior.
You are a disgrace to this university, to this country, and humanity in general.
Wow.
Over time, even the actors had trouble keeping it together when Eric popped up. Number 5. Good-looking detective. After Eric doesn't get accepted into any of the colleges he applied for, he finds himself a little bit lost and insecure.
I didn't get in.
What?
They rejected me.
Unsure of what to do next with his life, he wallows in his misery at home. A day of watching TV and eating a giant bowl of cereal in his bathrobe actually leads to inspiration. Upon binge-watching several detective shows, he's motivated to become Eric Matthews, a good-looking detective. He even comes up with his own theme song.
Oh, when a crime breaks out, all the cute girls shout, get the good-looking guy.
While we're not sure how many cases he'd be able to solve in a flash, his theme song is a definite winner. We definitely check out Eric's show.
When there's a crime out there, he's gonna call his hair, 'cause he's the good-looking guy.
Number 4. A one-man show. Eric sees dollar signs once he learns his parents spent big bucks on a night out to watch a one-woman show.
$30? You spent $30 to listen to some lady on a stool?
He decides to put on his own show to get a nice paycheck for himself. To no one's surprise, Eric's big performance is completely ridiculous.
June 24th, 1978. I am born.
Even his own parents fall asleep during his performance. His overdramatic accounts of his birth and childhood are absolutely hysterical.
I'm now 5 again. Kindergarten, and I don't know which cubby is mine. Crossroads.
While the script is already funny, Eric's commitment to his own art really puts this bit into hilarious territory.
Eric, in the play of your life, all your great scenes lie ahead of you.
So you're saying in like 30 or 40 years I could write a play that you'd want to come and see?
No, tonight pretty much killed any interest I had in theater.
It's a shame that not too many people stuck around till the end. The conclusion was actually quite entertaining. Number 3. Future Eric. On a more somber episode of this usually jovial show, the members of the gang get into a huge argument that jeopardizes all of their friendships.
No, this is crazy. I mean, we pull a couple of pranks and suddenly we're not friends anymore? I mean, what kind of friends were we?
We even see a flash forward into the future of what will happen to them if they can't find a way to make up. It's pretty difficult to watch the downfall of such a tight group that we've come to love. Thankfully, Eric is there to break the tension.
No, not Eric, not anymore.
His future sees him as a long-bearded and robe-wearing nomad who goes by the name Plays with Squirrels. Although this sounds pretty zany, it's actually kind of fitting for Eric.
Mr. Matthews?
Mr. Squirrels.
Eric?
Plays with.
This flash forward gave us a great glimpse at his potential future.
I married a moose.
Number 2. Giving up Tommy. More often than not, Eric is the guy that keeps things light and funny in this show. But his sweet relationship with Tommy gave us a very serious scene with the class clown.
Eric said we can hang out on weekends.
Yeah, I'll be like he's got a big brother.
When a family wants to adopt the young child, Mr. Matthews instinctually wants to step up first.
I would like to adopt Tommy, please.
But Eric comes to realise that he can't provide Tommy with the same life that another home can. In a heartbreaking scene, Eric tells Tommy that he's not going to adopt him.
Eric, I'm never going with anybody except you.
I'm not going to adopt you, Tommy.
Giving up Tommy was the hardest and most selfless thing Eric has ever done. This scene made it clear that there were hidden depths of maturity and emotion within Mr. Matthews.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Feeny Call. Nothing could beat the classic Feeny call. What started out as Eric simply calling out to Mr. Feeny from the other side of the fence has since become one of the character's signature traits.
Oh, come admit you love the Feeny call. Now, I have a feeling we're not going to be together that much longer, so you've got to admit it before it's too late.
Actor Will Friedle has spoken about how the whole thing started as Eric just saying Mr. Feeny in the script. But once he chose to over-exaggerate the performance, an unforgettable line was born.
Feeny! I can't do it anymore.
This unique way of getting Mr. Feeny's attention has become so legendary that Eric even passed it down to Riley and Maya in Girl Meets World. There is no escaping the Feeny call in any generation of this show.
I love the Feeny call.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.